An Indonesian man carrying his mother's coffin during her funeral is killed after the coffin falls on him. This is crazy. I can't even believe, I read this headline and I'm like, this can't exist. This can't even happen. I mean, what? First of all, how does a coffin, was it fall on his foot and he dies? I mean, we need more information here, but who's, it obviously fell from a high up position of some sort. Why are people putting coffins up high? I don't understand. This is in a place called Jakarta. I hope I pronounced that right. A resident in North Toraja in South Sulawesi named Samin Kondorora. Man, I need a degree just to read this shit. So Samin died of a severe head injury after a coffin carrying his deceased mother fell on the male pallbearers at a funeral on Friday. Samin was among dozens of male relatives who were carrying his mother's coffin to a lakien. L-A-K-K-E-A-N. Lakien. Did I say that right? This is a traditional wooden stilt house in which dead bodies are stored during the Toraja traditional funeral ceremony. Okay, so they don't go in the ground. They put the coffins in a stilt house. This is kind of weird. I didn't know about that. It's kind of a strange place to put somebody. I mean, when I say somebody, I mean a dead person. I mean a whole coffin, to put him up high on a stilt house. Where did they get this? Man, just put it in the ground. It's just like, it's less risky, all right? You don't need insurance. Just put it in the ground. It's not going to fall on anybody if you just put it in the ground. Video footage of this incident has gone viral on social media, which showed the crowd climbing a bamboo ladder to put the coffin inside the lakien when suddenly the ladder broke and the carriers lost control of the coffin. The coffin slid and struck the crowd. Oh man. Apparently this man Samin unfortunately sustained a very severe head injury in the incident. His mother's coffin crushed his head. He was killed by his dead mother. I feel bad for the family. Imagine the husband loses the wife and the son. The dead wife falls on the son and kills the son. I mean, you can't even make this shit up. This is just outrageousness. Stop lifting these coffins way up high. You gotta see the photo of this. I didn't watch the video because I'm not into watching people's heads get crushed by coffins, but it's like this rickety ladder going up to this strange little, this bamboo hut. I mean, it's just a weird thing to do with the deceased. And it's just way too much effort. Your pallbearers need to be like they need to be NFL players. They need to be in great shape. This is just, it's too much of a burden on your pallbearers. You should see them. They're climbing this rickety ladder, pushing the coffin up. This is so dangerous. You gotta, what do you gotta, go to 3 weeks of physical training to be a pallbearer in Jakarta? It's just wild, man. It's just wild. And unfortunately this man died on the way to the hospital. To be killed at a funeral is weird. To be killed by your own relative at a funeral is weird. To be killed by your mother, your dead mother, in a coffin at a funeral is just completely weird. And I just want to warn you guys, if you're going to be a pallbearer, make sure that you're careful, because coffins are heavy. I think we all know that, and you don't want it. You don't want it to land on your toe. You certainly don't want it to land on your head or your skull. And my advice to you, Indonesians out there, is to change your funerary customs, please, to make them safer for the people that are living. Because can't have coffins falling from the sky. That's just my opinion. But yeah, it's a little weird.